Well, hello there and welcome to Travels with Geordie. If this is your first visit, my name is Peter Knowles and I live on this classic wooden motor cruiser here in Victoria, British Columbia, along with the loving memory of my pup Geordie, all the while fixing it up for some pretty ambitious cruising someday. If that's the sort of thing you might find interesting, please consider sticking around and subscribing. I'd love to have you. Well, this has been quite a week. As I mentioned in the last episode, I had more footage than I could possibly put, thus this bonus episode. So in this episode, we steamed back down to Victoria and get geared up for a new winter moorage. Well, good morning all. We've just departed Nanaimo, where we spent a couple of days doing some provisioning and some work and fixing some stuff up. And we're just heading south towards Dodd Narrows, and we're going to catch the slack, a little ahead of the slack, so we'll be on the ebb just a little bit, so we'll get a little push through. It also limits the crowds, which at this time of year shouldn't be too bad, but sometimes there's quite a few boats all snugging through at the same time. Okay, we're off. Easy peasy. And we're back in Pirate Cove on Courcy Island. Lloyd and I pulled in here this morning, well, sort of early afternoon, I guess, was it, Lloyd?
12 o'clock.
12 o'clock, coming out of Nanaimo. But we were joined, as you can see over my shoulder, by Minerva. Tim and Kathleen? Kathleen, a lovely, lovely couple that have just bought the boat. From beautiful Pirates Cove on Courcy Island. Those of you who've been watching for a little while will recognize this place. I've been here several times. Really nice to be able to run into the new owners of the beautiful motor vessel Minerva, which is staying here with us as well the last night or so when we ran into them up in Nanaimo. Lovely, lovely boat and lovely couple who have taken it over. Anyway, it's just a perfect morning here, considering we've had quite a bit of wind over the last little while. I'm very pleased with this lovely calm weather, and we'll be able to steam over to another favorite, Princess Cove on Wallace Island today, and that'll be our last stop before heading to Salt Spring Island and the Harbour of Ganges for a working boat, wooden boat festival, which I'm really looking forward to. Alright then, time for MV Geordie to get underway. First I'm going to plot the route, and we're off to Wallace Island today. Very nice, easy little 2-hour steam. And there we go. And there goes Minerva, steaming away. And Poem standing by. So, let's spark her up. Let's go do the stern line. Fun. I fixed the chain on the anchor windlass, I fixed the switch on the anchor windlass. The up switch is working, I can hear the relay clicking, but the motor is dead. Let's go! At Wallace Island, and normally we'd stay in Cove here, which is the long cove where you can stern tie. However, with the anchor windlass failing again, we're going to carry on just another couple of 100 yards. There's another small shallow cove that has a small park dock in it, and if we can get on the dock, I might be able to fix the windlass. Anyway, we'll see how that goes. Well, you can see into Cove there is no room on the dock. I'm surprised there's this many boats at this time of year. Anyway, we'll go back and I can drop the anchor. Maybe I can fix it while it's down. Otherwise, I'm going to have to haul it up by hand again. Fun. Okay then, well it's almost empty in here, and in fact my favorite spot is available. You can't quite see it yet, but right there's a bit of a gap in the rock, and I'll show it to you shortly, and there's a chain just the other side of that, and it's just a lovely spot because you get a bit of a peekaboo view out through the ridge here. Wow. Only one actual cruising boat in here, because the boats on this side are actually boats owned by landowners on the island here. Okay, let's set up. Alright, so now we'll set the anchor by backing on it. Okay, the anchor's set. There's my chain. beauty. I'll just take this one. Take it forward. You can route that one on my mid cleat if you want. Okay, so further drama with the windlass. Oh, if I can just get my body in here. Okay, so here's the beautiful looking set of relays and the bottom of the switches. Yes, I know it's unbelievably sketchy. I gotta get to it. So it's not a reversing motor. Basically, it's a common ground and two positive. So it has two windings in it. This incredible thing. Anyway, so I could make the relay on the right, the solenoid on the right actually clicks when I step on the pedal, so I know that the relay is fine. And I shorted out to the cable, and the motor didn't go. So I followed the upper cable there, which now becomes the lower cable, back here, and I tweaked the connection back here at the back of the motor, and it worked. So I don't trust it, but maybe it'll get me home. Yeah. I gotta get out of here. Holy crikey almighty. Well, I've got to say, Princess Cove on Wallace Island is always going to be one of my favorite places. It can be really crowded in summer, but this time of year, there's very, very few boats in here, so it makes it really nice. Happily, I was just able to fix the windlass, so I will be able to haul the anchor in the morning without having to do it by hand. That's a big thing. Good morning from beautiful Princess Cove on Wallace Island. Well, this morning I have a project. I'm about to move to a better marina than I've been in before, so I have to tidy up the boat just a little. It's not looking too bad, but anyone who's seen it up close can know that it's a, what they call a 20-foot boat, maybe. Anyway, first things first is to repaint the decks, which over time I'd kind of let go and let varnish sit on it, etc., stuff like that. Anyway, it's just a tidy up, but it needs to be done. So that all starts with washing the decks and scrubbing them down a little bit. And of course I have all this anchor filth on here, so gotta start there, work my way back. Alright, and we're just moving Lloyd's boat around from the outside of the dock. I don't know how much you caught of me coming in. Had to back in for a stern tie, and now we're going to move Lloyd's boat into the same location. This boat being so tiny, it's so easy to just maneuver around. It's lovely. Well, this is Ganges Harbour. You're getting the full tour. Ganges Harbour on Salt Spring Island. Let me welcome you to the Working Wooden Boat Festival. Hello there. Well, in between chatting with people at the boat festival here, I'm trying to improve the decks on poor old MV Geordie, and that means repainting, at least kind of temporary repainting. So I've painted the edge white a little bit. I did that yesterday, and so today I'll get on some of the non-skid, or it's actually just porch paint I'm using to paint over the old porch paint. It's practically the exact same paint that was on there before. Anyway, I'll keep at it. Well, hello there, and welcome to this bonus Travels with Geordie Beer of the Week, shot today in this undisclosed mystery location. Let's get straight to the beer, which is Driftwood Breweries, also from this undisclosed mystery location. And this new beer is Abyssus, A-B-Y-S-S-U-S, Abyssus. Anyway, it's called Crick. Actually, when I saw it in the store, I thought it said crack. There are beers from Driftwood that are pretty much crack. All right, let's see what we think of this. Oh, nice, nice color. Will you look at that? Fabulous. Okay, well, we're almost caught up to real time. We're missing by about a day or so. And next Saturday's episode will explain all. Abyssus from Driftwood. Whoa! Oh, big mackerel! Well, having no actual experience with crack, I shouldn't say, but that's as close as I could imagine a beer could taste to crack. Wow. That is a hell of a lot of flavor. Yeah, I like it a lot. It does take getting a little bit used to. Okay, I know that you're probably suffering a tremendous amount of wind noise, so we'll make this quick. Last week's winner of a Travels with Geordie t-shirt is Brent McLovin. What an awesome name, or at least an awesome moniker. Cheers, Brent. And I'd like to welcome aboard a new Patreon, Ollie Chisholm. Thank you ever so much, Ollie, for coming aboard. I really appreciate the support. Good thing there aren't too many this week, because I couldn't drink this fast. We're going to jump straight, wow, to the word of the week, and the word of the week this week is mystery. Hey. Mystery to some of you, blatantly obvious to others. Mystery. Use the word mystery in a comment down below, and I'll pick at random over the next week's or 4 days worth of comments, and if I pick you, you'll win a Travels with Geordie t-shirt. Cheers, see you on Saturday.